Where is your passport? Okay, hold up your passport. Where's my passport? Where's my passport? Here's my passport. What are we going to do with our passport? We're going to travel with books, right? We're going to travel. This is the beginning of a journey on the sea, up mountains, at the seaside, doing sport, cooking, having fantasy adventures. Today you read a lot of books. Yes, a lot of books. Yes.
History and dinosaurs.
History and dinosaurs. All sorts of things. Migrations. Right? All sorts of things. So I want you to keep your
Magic apple.
the magic apple. Okay? I want you to keep your passport. And remember, the most important thing is the rights of the reader. This is your rights. No one can make you read a book you don't want to read. You can decide. This book's about schools. I'm not going to read that book. Yeah. I can do that. No one can make me read that book. That's the first right. The second right is the right to skip. You don't really have to read the whole book. You can start at the beginning. You can start at the end. Sometimes it's nice to know the end before the beginning. Okay? The right not to finish. If you don't like a book, se non ti piace, you don't have to finish it. Find another book you love and you want to read. Okay? So, the right to read it again. If you really like a book, read it again and again. It's wonderful. It's like an old friend. You don't get bored of your friends, do you? You like to see them again. And a book is like a friend. You can see it again and again. You can read anything. You can read about food. You can read about England. You can read about the journey to the center of the earth. You can read about materials. You can read about
Beautiful game.
the beautiful football. Yes, you can read about deserts. You can read about the Tempest. You can read about Scotland. You can read about
Marco Polo.
Marco Polo. He was a traveler. He was a very famous traveler. He went all the way to what country? Marco Polo? Yes. He went to China. And you know what he brought back?
I have a libro.
You have a book of him. Do you know what he brought back from China? Spaghetti. Giuro. He brought back spaghetti. Quite exciting. Okay, and here is food. This is your book, isn't it? Do you see? Look, this is a book you would like to do research on your cookbook. Okay, books are your best friends. When you're feeling sad, yes, Eduardo.
But you can go in another table and get another book.
Of course, you can get any book you want, anytime. And if your friend, Francesco, is reading the book, you say, Francesco, when you finished, can I read that book too, please? And he will say, what will you say, Francesco? You'll say, yes, of course. Right, well done. So what I want you to remember, most of all, forever and ever, until you're older than me with grey hair, is that books are the best. They're the best teachers, they're the best friends, they make you happy when you feel sad, they keep you company when you're lonely, they're the best. So take a book to the beach, take a book to the mountains, take the book into your room at night, and go to sleep with it, okay?
Every night I read a book.
Well, that is how you should do it. I agree, that's one of the best. cozily getting to bed at night.
Me too. Mum and Dad have to beg me to get off, to turn off the light.
That's the kind of boy I like to hear about. That's very, very good indeed. Okay? And so I'm really proud of you today. You have done a wonderful job. Now, would you like me, just before we stop, for me to read you a bit of a story? Would you like me to read you a bit of a story?
Hooray!
Okay, hooray. Let's find something nice to read. Is this, let's see. Okay. I'm not sure about that one. Let's find. Let's find what I want to read. I want to read. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Can I find something here to read? Who has Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves? Here it is. I'm going to read Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Okay? Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. This is a famous story. Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin. Okay. Our story is about Ali Baba. Ali Baba's brother is a rich, rich man. His name is Kasim. But Ali Baba is very poor. He has no money at all. But his brother is so rich. He just has all this money all the time. One day, Ali Baba is working in the forest. He cuts wood for a living. Suddenly, he hears some voices. He quickly goes behind a tree before the men arrive. There are 40 of them. That's a lot. He sees lots of treasure. Treasure is lots and lots of money. Lots of gold, lots of silver. And the chief of the thieves says, he stands near some rocks and he says, "Open, sesame!" And the rocks open. And the thieves go inside. Later, the thieves come out again and go away. Ali Baba is curious. He wants to know, what does he want to know? What does he want to know?
Where the treasure goes.
Where the treasure goes. What's inside the cave? The hole in the ground. So in he goes. He goes up the big stone wall. He goes up like that and he says, "Open, sesame!" And the cave opens. And he goes inside. And inside he sees gold and jewels and crowns and money. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of money in big sacks. And he says, "Oh." So he gets his donkey and he throws off the wood and he leads his donkey into the cave and he fills the donkey's baskets with the gold and the jewels and the money. And then he puts the wood on top and he hides it so no one sees it. And then he goes home. And what happens next? You'll have to come back tomorrow and find out. Or you have to read the book. Okay? So next time we meet, I'll finish the story of Ali Baba for you. Thank you very much and see you soon. Bye-bye.